Brothers and sisters, buckle up because we're about to dive deep into the world of Mirandus, a medieval fantasy MMORPG that's going to blow your mind and potentially fatten your wallets. Now, before I go into too much detail on how to snag that $30,000, for those of you who are new here, my name is Jake and I make content all about the upcoming game called Mirandus. So if you want a shot at that $30,000, then stick around, watch the video, hit the like button, and help save my self-esteem. No, but really though, this is actually the first video that I've cross-posted to my Instagram because I want to share with you guys exactly what Mirandus is and the opportunity that lies with it. So if you're here from Instagram, drop a flex emoji in the comments and just let me know that you're here. I appreciate you guys. But without further ado, let's break down how this video is going to be structured. So I'm first going to talk about what exactly is Mirandus. Second, I'm going to talk about how you actually play Mirandus or sign up for Mirandus. And the third thing is going to be, how do I win $30,000? Because that's why most people are here, right? So first of all, what is Mirandus? So I want you to take a second and picture this. An expansive, immersive fantasy world where you get to be the main character of your own show. No more watching from the sidelines because this game puts you in the driver's seat of your very own adventure. From lush forests and towering mountains to vast deserts and bustling citadels, you'll encounter a diverse range of environments filled with fascinating secrets, hidden quests, and friggin' epic boss fights because bosses are going to be worth a lot in Mirandus. And by a lot, I mean a lot. There's going to be some of them I truly believe that if you kill that boss, you're going to be an instant millionaire. And I know that sounds crazy, but there's already items in the game that are selling for millions of dollars. Another really cool thing about Mirandus is its player-driven world. That means that you'll have the power to shape the game's economy, its politics, and its social landscape. So you establish trade routes, you form alliances or guilds, or even choose to be the wandering merchant that is somehow the protagonist of every single anime there is. There's no tutorial, there's no hand-holding, just an open world and limitless opportunities. You're literally going to be dropped on a beach and you figure it out. Mirandus is also built on the blockchain, which means that all of the in-game items that you get are going to have real value. They're going to have real worth, and you're going to actually be able to own them and sell them and trade them and do whatever you want with them. There's no in-game TOS that prevents you from selling or anything like that. Like that's encouraged. So you're going to be able to make money and literally pay your rent with money that you earn in-game. Now, for me, I love that because I hate spending 3 or 4 hours playing a game and it's just gone. I mean, don't get me wrong, I had fun playing the game, but being able to actually take something away from that time would be incredible. And I can say, hey, Mom, I've made money playing video games. So now let's talk about how to actually get started. The first thing you need to do is head over to the Gala Games website and sign up for an account. I will have the link to that in my video description. If you don't mind, use my link because it shows that I sent you guys over, and that way Gala knows that. The next thing is you need to own an exemplar. So an exemplar is think of it as a playable character in the world of Mirandus. And there are 5 different races of exemplars. There's humans, orcs, dwarves, halflings, and elves. And each of them are a different tier of rarity, and there's different numbers of them, and in total, there's 50,000 exemplars, and that's all there's ever going to be. And each of those races are going to have exemplars within that race that all have different abilities. So if you're looking for which exemplar would fit your playstyle the best, then I made an entire video series where I break down each and every single exemplar within each race, and I will link that in the corner right up here or right up here. I don't know which one it'll be. Check that out if you're looking to learn more about the races of exemplars within Mirandus. Now, I think the cheapest exemplar currently is a human, and they're going for around 90 to 100 US dollars. And although that may sound like a lot to just play a game, I mean, you pay $70 anyway to play any sort of big game now. Plus, with this, you actually get money back when you help with playtests. So, for instance, during this playtest, you're going to get a split of $100,000 if you just participate in the playtest. So you're going to earn money back and also make money while playing the game. So you're absolutely, as long as you play Mirandus, you're going to make your money back, which is super cool, super exciting. I've got a few different exemplars, and I'm very, very ready for Mirandus. If you need help getting started and you're not very familiar with the blockchain scene, then join one of the Discord links I have in the video description, and feel free to ask questions or ping me, or feel free to drop questions in the comments and I'll make sure that you get set up. The next thing you'll need for this playtest is a Windows computer. Sadly, they're not going to allow Mac for this playtest, and that's because they don't want to divert too much effort into building it on multiple different platforms. They first want to get the game stood up and functional in a place where they'd like it to be before they put effort into different operating systems. So you'll need a Windows computer, you'll need an exemplar, and if you have both of those on May 15th, they haven't announced the time yet as of the recording of this video, on May 15th you will be able to join the playtest. You'll be able to download it, join it, you'll be dropped on a beach, and you go figure it out. Again, there's no tutorial, there's no hand holding. You just go, you figure out how to craft gear, you figure out how to kill goblins, you kill monsters, and then that leads me into my next thing. How are you going to win the $30,000 while playing Mirandus? Because that's why I feel like a lot of people clicked on the video. So how exactly do you get your hands on that $30,000 reward? So the $30,000 reward is going to be given to the very first person or people who kill the final boss of the playtest. And the final boss is the Goblin Mother. Now, I'm assuming there's going to be different types of goblins. You know, maybe there's a basic goblin and a hobgoblin and maybe like a I don't know, bigger other goblins. But the Goblin Mother is going to be tougher than any $2 steak you bought in college, because anytime you die, you have to completely restart. And I believe that means gear, levels, like literally everything. You're going to be restarted on the beach that you first started at. So get your buddies, get your gear, get your strategy in line, and make sure that you do your best to kill her, because again, this is $30,000 just to kill a boss. And I know that sounds crazy to say, but it's going to happen. Like the first people who kill her get $30,000, and they're gonna have a really nice steak dinner. Sorry I keep talking about steak. I'm going to have to eat tonight, and I'm excited about it. So one last thing I do want to say, if you're looking for a group to run with during this playtest, then hit up the Masters of Materium link in my video description, because that's the team that I'm going to be running with for this playtest, and we're going to be doing our best to clear the boss. So if you want an opportunity to play with me and to actually just find other people to play with, then join that Discord, and there's going to be all kinds of people talking and trying to form different groups and everything. So hop on in, tag me, and let's hook up and play sometime. That's pretty much it. Literally in 2 weeks, they're going to give away over $100-something thousand. So make sure you're a part of it. If you have any questions, again, feel free to drop those in the comments below, and I will catch you guys in the playtest. Peace.